Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Underclassmen Awards. My name is Bob Jizokis and I'm principal of Bedford High School. In the first paragraph of our school's mission statement, it reads, "We are committed to high standards and exceeding our comfortable limits." This night celebrates this statement in two ways. First, this is the strangest Underclassmen Awards ceremony we've ever held. Everything from the fact that students have been selected for these awards during remote learning to the fact that I'm speaking to an empty theater when usually there are hundreds of people here. All of this is exceeding our comfortable limits. It's certainly exceeding mine. I'm used to being with students and staff. School is such a social place, and it's uncomfortable to be the leader of a school when there's nobody here. The second part of the mission that this night celebrates is the fact that we are committed to high standards. The proof of that fact are the names you are going to hear tonight. The students we are about to recognize demonstrate that they hold the bar high for themselves and they work hard to achieve it. From the Got Grit Award to the IB Learner Profile Department Awards to the President's Volunteer Service Awards, these students represent hard work and giving one's best effort. On top of that, they continue to do all of this during remote learning, social distancing, and a stay-at-home order. We are all very proud of them. Let's get the evening started. Please welcome Mr. Pelletier for the presentation of the Got Grit Award.
The Bedford High School Got Grit Award is provided to students that demonstrate courage, conscientiousness, long-term goals and endurance, resilience backed by optimism and creativity, and chooses excellence over perfection. One of this year's candidates for the Got Grit Award demonstrates all of these attributes in their daily life and as a tenacious bulldog. This phenomenal student keeps his eye on his goals and has shown us time and time again that he will be successful in whatever it is that he chooses to do in life. It is my pleasure to present this year's Got Grit Award to Finn Stauber.
Thank you, Mr. Pelletier. The department awards are based on the IB Learner Profile. As an IB World School, every BHS student can be recognized for developing and practicing the 10 IB Learner Profile attributes. The IB Learner Profile is an excellent standard for awarding academic honors because of the characteristics it promotes. These awards recognize students for being inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk-takers, balanced, and reflective. Each department is assigned one of the attributes, and the teachers in that department select up to 3 students to receive the department awards. This year, we will start with the business department, who is recognizing students for being knowledgeable. Please welcome Kathy Kirby.
This year's Freshman Business Award goes to a freshman that consistently gave more. She helped her members of her groups exceed expectations, and she always went above and beyond in incorporating really interesting technical features in her presentations, and also added some interesting insights to all her writing assignments. It is with pleasure that we award the Freshman Business Award to Abigail Weidner.
This year's Sophomore Business Award goes to a student who showed excellent drive, knowledge, and such a positive attitude, always smiling, and had just a great attitude that spread throughout the entire business class. I would like to award the Sophomore Business Award to Michael Quinn.
The business department would like to recognize a special junior who was always prepared and enthusiastic, ready to contribute to class discussions. He is a junior and he went above and beyond in his efforts to really try to understand the assignments and always spoke up and asked questions. It is with great pleasure that we award Cameron Climer the Junior Business Award.
Up next is our Engineering Computer Science Department. Please welcome Zach Fowler.
Thank you, Mr. Jizokis, for that introduction. As the Engineering and Computer Science departments, Mr. Fritz and I wanted to recognize those students who are truly balanced in their educational experiences. They understand the importance of intellectual, physical, and emotional balance to achieve personal well-being for themselves and others. These students are active participants in a wide range of aspects of campus life, as well as focusing on their academic development. Tonight, I am pleased to present the Freshman Engineering and Computer Science Award to Samin Khandaker. His dedication in both his classes and as an essential member of the BHS robotics team reflects his true balance. Congratulations, Samin. Mr. Fritz will now present the Sophomore Engineering and Computer Science Award.
Thanks, Mr. Fowler. For the 10th grade award for the Computer Science / Engineering Underclassmen Award, the award goes to Leo Saldanha. Congratulations, Leo. And Mr. Fowler, back to you for the 11th grade award.
Thank you, Mr. Fritz. It is my pleasure to present the Junior Engineering and Computer Science Award to Abigail Rocco. Abby shows true balance through her success in both her academics and athletics here at Bedford High School. Congratulations, Abby.
For our English awards, please welcome Ann DeVito.
It is my honor to present this year's 9th grade English award to a student who uses his voice to push me and his peers to think about literature and class concepts in a new and interesting way. He is the definition of a reflective student as he brings his world experience into each class discussion, paper, or end-of-block one-on-one with poise and eloquence. He could be the only student who has ever gotten a round of applause during a Socratic seminar in my Roots of Thought experience. I'd like to award this year's 9th grade English award to Mattan Mohel. Congratulations, Mattan. Please welcome Mrs. O'Connell.
Hi there. I am honored to announce this year's 10th grade recipient for the English Award to Seneca Baldi. Seneca, you are the first person I thought of when I knew that the criteria for English was reflective. You are extremely reflective about the books that we've been reading, about American history, its past, its present, its future, and your own learning. So congratulations and keep up the good work. Now, I would like to introduce Mr. Heath Honored to announce the recipient to the 11th grade English Award. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Heath Honored and I'm here to present the 11th grade Department Award for English for Reflective Learner. By the time a young person reaches their 11th grade of literature study and writing instruction, they have a decent understanding of how well they might expect to do in the course. It takes a resilient and reflective student to see other truths, like no matter how talented you are, you must be open to feedback and dedicated to practice if you want to keep getting better. In IB English 1, our studied works and authors act as a window into all that we do not know about the world. And writing about that is a required assignment in the course, so I had the pleasure of working with many reflective juniors this year. However, one student rises to the top in my mind when I consider that this person not only embraced feedback, but thrived and was energized by it, and energized by that she didn't know. Because of this, I have confidence that Olivia Toolin now knows a whole lot, and it gives me great pride to award her the 11th grade English Reflective Award. Congratulations, Olivia Toolin.
Please welcome Sue Schultz for Family and Consumer Science Awards.
The Family and Consumer Science Underclassmen Awards are going to 3 young women who are open-minded, which means they are open to the perspectives, values, and traditions of other individuals and communities. All 3 have proved that they are very open to accepting a challenge while giving their best efforts. They also are very considerate of others and others' opinions while being open, honest, and considerate. The 9th grade award goes to Nieve Humphrey. The 10th grade award goes to Marie Flynn, and the junior 11th grade award goes to Megan Farnham. Congratulations.
Up next is our mathematics department. Please welcome Lauren Hagedorn.
For 9th grade, our math award recipient for an inquirer goes to Ella Goucher. Ella is a great student who truly strives to not just be able to do math, but understand how it works. She has a love for learning that was excellent to have in class this year. Congratulations, Ella. Next, Mrs. Hines with the 10th grade award.
Thank you. And now for the 10th grade awards, it goes to Tyler Jones. Tyler is very inquisitive and often does research on math topics beyond what we've learned in the classroom. Congratulations, Tyler. Now back to you, Mrs. Hagedorn, for the 11th grade awards.
For 11th grade, Roisin Russell is our award winner. Roisin worked well this year both independently and with others while aiming to truly understand the concepts we were learning. She also chose a very unique topic for her internal assessment paper and did lots of research in order to dig into her idea and write an excellent paper. Congratulations, Roisin.
For our Fine Arts Awards, please welcome Sarah Heron.
This year, the Fine Arts Department chose 3 underclassmen who have shown that they are risk takers. As I started to think about my classes, one person immediately came to mind. This freshman took many risks in the choir program this year. I met this student the first week of school when she was enrolled in the band program. We talked about singing in choir and I asked her if she would like to join. She was extremely nervous about losing her managed time, but decided to eventually take that risk and join choir, which I was really excited about. When auditions for New Hampshire Jazz All-State came up, she was the only one interested in auditioning. Even though she had never really sung jazz before, she worked extremely hard to learn all of the music and learn a new style of singing and audition. She also took the risk of auditioning for New Hampshire Classical All-State, which is another huge risk, especially for someone who wasn't enrolled in choir at the beginning of the year. In class, she takes the risk of sometimes leading her section, which isn't an easy task. She always comes to choir with a smile on her face and always tries her hardest. This year's Fine Arts Risk Taker Award goes to Amelia Tennant. Congrats. I would now like to introduce Miss Ann Laderhouse, our art and ceramics teacher.
Good evening, everyone. The recipient of this award is one of my ceramics students. She takes risks with every project. She creates bold and beautiful and creative designs on all of her pieces. She's not afraid to work large either. She is an artist in a true sense of the word. I'm proud to give this Fine Arts Award to Malika Mir. And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Kelsey Gaudette, our band teacher.
Hi, I'm Ms. Gaudette. I'm the band teacher, and I'm here to present the Junior Risk Award to Heather Johnson. When I first thought about what risk-taking meant for high schoolers, I thought, well, it's someone who puts themselves out there and someone who isn't afraid of what other people think. And I'm happy to say that Heather took so many risks this year. She wrote an article about the band for the BHS Unleashed paper, which was really awesome. And she choreographed a dance for our field show this year, which is really risky, like making a dance and then teaching it to everyone in band and having everyone learn it and wondering if people would like it or if the crowd would like it or if the teachers would like it. Yes, we all love it, and thank you so much for taking these risks this year.
Up next is our Science Awards. Please welcome Ken Jacobs.
Hello, it is my privilege and honor to recognize Nathan Gordon as the Freshman Science Underclassmen Award recipient. Nathan has been exemplary in his academic performance, achieving top scores on all major assessments, and has also been a huge contributor to our science collaborative culture in the classroom. So he is an excellent analytical thinker and very insightful in the ways in which he solves problems. And so congratulations, Nathan, and thank you for all that you've done for our class this year.
Hiba is the recipient of the Sophomore Science Department Award. We are impressed with her curiosity in the lab, her ability to problem solve on IB assessments, and her interest in science outside of the classroom. Hiba models what it means to be a thinker in a biology class. Way to go, Hiba. And now for the Junior Science Award.
Congratulations, Joey, on winning the 11th grade Thinker Award. You were nominated by me because of your thoughtfulness in marine science in all of the work that you did. Not only in your thoughtfulness in your responses and your projects, but also your thoughtfulness with those in the class as well. So I appreciate all that you did in class, and you deserve this. Thanks. Congratulations.
For our Social Studies Awards, please welcome Lisa Dudgeon.
The IB Learner Profile area focus for history is communication. According to the profile, communicators, quote, understand and express ideas and information creatively and confidently in more than one language and in a variety of modes of communication. They work effectively and willingly in collaboration with others. IB students regularly deliver stimulated presentations and drive excellence in group assignments. The winner of this year's 9th grade History Award exemplifies all these traits and more. He is not only an accomplished, confident speaker, he won an award just 2 months into his tenure as a member of Model UN, but he is often the one in the classroom to listen carefully to his peers' contributions and then draw conclusions so that all benefit from seeing the bigger picture. In group settings, he frequently steps up in order to ensure that all members have a voice and input into the discussion or project at hand. His written work shines as well. His research paper and roots this year reflected not only deep academic thought, but also the ability to both think and communicate outside of the box, and the skill in which he related his ideas was far beyond his years. This year's 9th grade History Award winner is Sam O'Leary.
For the 10th grade Social Studies Award, I would like to nominate Skyler DePetrillo. Skyler has really found her voice in American Dream this year. She works hard to communicate sophisticated ideas through her writing, presentations, and group projects. She is always willing to dig below the surface in order to truly understand an issue and her questions lead to greater comprehension. Her willingness to question allows her to communicate sophisticated historical ideas and dilemmas. Her efforts have given her the confidence to tackle the challenges of IB history and English next year. And now I'd like to welcome Steph Nichols.
I'm excited to be presenting the 11th grade Social Studies Award for Communicator to Danny Cronin. Danny has worked really hard this year on mastering his written and verbal communication skills, especially when it comes to argumentative writing. Even though Danny came to IB History 1 in a great place with his writing, it was never enough for him. He always worked harder and sought more and more feedback to perfect those skills. He was also a great leader in class, helping those that he partnered with in group work to make sure that any of the writing that they practiced was effective and argumentative and focused. I'm really proud of the work that Danny has put in IB History 1 this year, and he's very deserving of this award. Congratulations, Danny.
Up next is our Wellness Awards. Please welcome Noah Peon.
Hi, my name is Noah Peon, and I'm representing Wellness 1. For 2019-2020, Wellness had the term caring. The Wellness 1 award goes to Jack Wilkens. Jack was a great student all year, but what stuck out the most is how he would care for others in the class. He'd partner up with some to help them with their skills and drills, and he was basically a leader of Wellness 1. Congratulations, Jack Wilkens, on this tremendous award. I'd like to introduce the next speaker for Wellness 2, Janelle Costigan. Thank you.
This year, the Wellness Department has caring, and this person came to mind because she demonstrates compassionate behavior and is supportive of colleagues. The Wellness 2 award goes to Isabella Brothers. Congrats.
And our final department awards of the evening, please welcome Elizabeth Damore for World Languages.
The 9th grade World Language Award recipient is Safiye Yasan. Safiye is a kind and helpful student who holds herself to high standards. What makes Safiye principled is her work integrity and honesty. When incorporating previously learned information into her assignments, Safiye always verifies which materials she's allowed to use. She also takes responsibility for her learning in seeking out how to correct errors in her work to improve the next time. Safiye undoubtedly respects the rights of people everywhere. Her ELL teacher, Mrs. G, adds that Safiye gladly shares her knowledge with peers and proudly educates us all about her country and culture. Safiye has been an invaluable part of both Spanish and ELL classes. Felicitaciones. Mrs. Noble will now tell us about the 10th grade World Language Award recipient.
Bonjour, I'm Mary Ellen Noble, and I'm presenting the Sophomore World Language Award.
This student is the epitome of someone who holds herself to a high standard and follows through with hard work and attention to detail. She really listens to others, and when she feels something's not right, she doesn't hesitate to speak up. She really is a wonderful role model for her peers. I'm very pleased tonight to present the World Language Principled Sophomore Award to Nicole Pepin. Félicitations, Nicole. And next up, we have Katie Arago for our Freshman Award. Merci beaucoup et au revoir.
Hi, I'm Katie Arago, and I'm here to present the World Language Junior Award. When I think of principled, I think of this student. One of his principles or beliefs is that anyone can learn a language. His language skills are very strong. He's a natural, but he often prefers to use his language to help others shine, asking and rewording questions in conversation to hear his peers respond. It's heartening to witness. So this year's Junior World Language Award goes to Graham Hudson. Congratulations.
Please welcome Ms. Woods for the President's Volunteer Service Awards.
My name is Amy Woods. I'm the Dean of Alternative Programming, and I am pleased to announce the students who have earned the Presidential Volunteer Service Awards for the year 2020. The Presidential Volunteer Service Award is awarded to those students who reach certain levels in terms of hours of participation in community service. There are 3 levels. They include bronze, silver, and gold, with gold being the highest level of achievement. For this year's freshmen, Samuel O'Leary has achieved bronze level, and Kayla Stoll has achieved silver. For the sophomores, Hannah Spires, Sarah Laterno, Abhinavga Dinaraju, Valerie Codigan, and Brooke Burke have all received the bronze level. Ryan Dodge has received the silver level, and the following students, Elizabeth Tynan, Eric Tonneson, Lauren Resnick, Alicia Junja, and Akhilesh Chopra have all received the gold award. And then finally, for the juniors, those students earning bronze level include Bridget Zimmerman, Mitchell Soderberg, Ananya Rao, Weston Pate, Brooke O'Neill, Jasmeet Kaur, Samuel Isaac, William Enners, Ashley Christerson, and Bryson Catania. The Silver Award students are Alicia Vikstrom, Bryson Tetro, Nikhil Natarajan, Chase McAllister, Melissa Major, Chelsea Girali, Nick Casali, Leah Berman, and Jessica Bauer. And finally, those students who have received the gold level are Eric Willis, Torrance Wagner, Nitya Abstrata, Graham Theodore, Joshua Sears, Edward Lee, Madison Gunning, Madison Frost, Bethan Colangelo, Riley Bilodeau, William Beck, and Noah Bartram. Thank you very much, and congratulations to those students.
Thank you, Ms. Woods. There you have it, everybody. Bedford High School's first award ceremony during remote learning. I hope to see you all soon, in person and in school. Thank you for tuning in. And for all of us here at BHS, you stay classy, Bedford.